Yeah.
Oh,
So
sure.
this will be main subject of our interview today, mics, and
Mics,
how. Let's maybe start. How long you are using Shure mics?
Well, honestly, I've been, I've invested in, or I've been buying my Shure products for a few years now. But all this while, it was generally whatever you get from the client, or when you're going to perform at a live show, or at the studio, whatever's put up. But almost 95% it'd be a Shure 57 SM57 mic for the live shows.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something that at some point becomes standard. You want to use it. If someone gives you another mic, then you
are used to
as an artist, you throw a tantrum and say, no, I want my Shure SM58. Now, of course, the KSM9 is a wonderful, incredible mic, and I'm totally addicted to it.
And you are using them since the beginning, yes, of your career?
Yes. I think I've been singing last 15 years. So, much more often than not, it's always been a Shure product.
Mm-hmm. And tell me about the difference about wired mics and now wireless.
Actually, I'd say, when I started off singing, we used to definitely, used to use wired mics, and very often I'd get wired in them, or get wrapped up in them.
Happen that you fall down, maybe?
Get tripped. Yeah, it can happen. Someone yanks it off your hand because, someone's run across to the other side. And especially since we started getting into more like a pop act, there'd be dancers, there'd be movement. So I think very quickly I moved it to the cordless variety.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the bass unit kept somewhere, your cordless mic somewhere. Very often, there'd be, you'd lose sound bites. But more or less, it definitely makes more sense for a performance. You feel more free, you feel more, energetic. With a corded mic, you're always trying to,
more free, gives you freedom on the stage.
Yeah, this gives you more freedom. Yeah.
And someone advised you Shure products, or you just pick it up?
Well, most people, advise, of course, you have your sound engineers or people who've been working, and so they always say that it's such a strong mic. It takes, it can take a lot of, even if you're singing into the mic, it still, holds it well. It doesn't saturate so easily as other products. It's got a nice strong diaphragm, and it gives you a good support for live shows for sure. Yeah.
And different products of Shure, are you using some different ones?
I've just graduated to the KSM9s, and initially, because I was so used to the SM58 sound, I felt that the sound was, at least the lows in my voice would come through better in the SM58s. But then, getting used to it a little more, I realized that this has especially when you're performing live, the frequencies cut through much better, and it sounds brighter.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just a matter of your mindset. And so now I've quite accepted the new sound. I've realized that you definitely add a couple of dBs more. You don't have to push the level so much to get sound. The mic is much more powerful. The KSM9s. So it's nice.
And tell me if you have any requirements for Shure for future. Maybe something they could make better, improve something change as an artist. Yeah, you are using it really. Practically every day, so you are best person to ask them, for them also to know.
Well, I've been using Shure in years. I've been using Shure mics, Shure, headphones. I haven't used so much the Shure studio mic yet, because I've been out, doing a lot of live shows recently. But I'm going to, use them definitely. So at the moment, I can't really seem to want to suggest anything that can change or improve. I think they have a great research and development team. I'm sure every year you hear of new Shure products, so they're working hard on making it better and better every year. And the one thing that I could the in-ear sort of
headphones,
the in-ear earphones, the ones that are really nice have those three things so they cut off sound really well, but at the same time they hurt the ear a little bit. So if there is something that is a little more as effective but a little less painful.
Okay, good advice. Help you. And tell me, according to technology progress that it's lately happening, each 5-10 years all equipments are new, are changing everything. If it affects music, if it's changing the way of performing?
It depends how far you take technology. At the end of the day, especially when you're talking about live performances, it's very important to have that human, human feel to it. And when we use live bands, like we're rehearsing outside, we play all acoustic instruments. So today I'm told, people use, various processors, a lot of, add-ons and stuff that, that if you're singing a line, it automatically gives you harmonies, or it sometimes pitch corrects you live. It changes your tone and stuff like that. So I think using too much of that kills the natural energy of a performer. Now it depends on the kind of music. If it's electronic music, if it's dance music, which is meant to have that kind of a very metallic, edgy, artificial kind of simulated kind of sound, then that's different. But when you're singing live songs, like a rock concert or very real kind of performance, there I wouldn't like to indulge too much in technology.
Yes,
as long as it's clean, it comes across, and you're comfortable with the equipment. I think that's good. Yeah, because like you said, the connection's got to be.
Yeah, with public.
It's got to be real. Yeah. It's like I'm saying hello and it comes out hello. Do a lot of fun things nowadays. Yeah.
So the last thing, if you could tell us if you got any advice before at the beginning maybe of your career, from your guru, musician guru, or someone, you're a teacher, that you could share with our exhibit readers?
About music?
Yeah. Some advices that someone like.
I think being a singer, the one thing that I can, a little observation that I've made is that, no matter what you do, if you're a runner, you see their feet moving, so they're running fast. If a painter, you see the hand moving, that you can, so they're creating strokes. So even when they're playing an instrument, you see the fingers on the keyboard, or you hear the strumming the guitar. So there's a visual reference to what you're hearing or what the person is doing.
Yes.
But when it comes to singing, you really don't know what's going on in there, and how you're hitting that note, or then when you're hitting that note. So a lot of it is to do with your intuition. A lot of it is to do with your confidence, and of course, you build your confidence with practice. So you feel more and more confident that every time I want to hit that note, I will hit that note because I've done it before. So it's about always training your voice, keeping it subtle, keeping it clean. At the same time, there is some magic to it. So if you don't, suddenly you lose that intuition. I see a lot of wonderful singers who are the blues suddenly lose it, or some average singers who suddenly start singing beautifully well. So it's very it's so internal that it's something that you can't explain. You just have to feel the music and sing it. So it's important to keep that
good vibes,
connection, and keep the good vibes, and be able to feel confident about about your singing. That's very important.
So when we can see you, when you are going to perform?
We're leaving on a big tour now. We're going to the US, and we'll be traveling for a month and a half now, from various cities to various cities. I'm also traveling with my family, so the weekdays will be busy, making little field trips with the kids wherever we could. And then the weekends will be all show time. We'll be back July 15th, and then there are other tours, other things lined up.
So then many occasions to see you, yes?
Yeah, performing and stuff.
Maybe